Hey guys, Tom here. I know the story is that God's coming up with some really miraculous providence for me. And there's supposed to be a lot of this stuff coming in, this avalanche of blessings that's coming. We're going to be advanced more, raised up more, and our um, senses improved, so we're going to be more aware and our discernment obviously will be improved. It already has been recently. And so, yeah, we're going to continue with that path and going up. That's what we're doing. And I do believe that it will, as we've talked about again in another one and at another time. This healing that we're going through, this physical improvement, is actually, going to cause us to get to that stage where we're going to be a lot more motivated to carry forward, like with that channel or something like that, and the other things that would be attached to it. And but uh, past that, I mean, yeah, like I say, I think we've got a good thing happening, and we're starting to feel more like that'll work. And because what we've been getting told is, basically panning out, I guess. And if so, I mean, and sure, it'll be something we can test, soon enough as well. Um, and we will, obviously. We always do, which usually shoots stuff right in the head. They have these big build-ups and these things that, like, oh, it's going to be the big launches, everything is going to be great. And then we just do what we normally do, which is to reject the darkness or something like that. Now the story changes completely after that. But that's not going to be the way it goes, because we're not reliant upon anything of the darkness, and we're not going to be reliant upon anything of the darkness. We're not going to have to be dependent upon them for anything, but instead it'll be the forces of light and life, heaven, and the good stars that we know is going to be responsible for the enhanced path, one that is made for day, and one where the dues were already paid a long time ago. And it's going to be a friendly path. It's not going to be hostile, because it's not a path that has anything at all to do with the damned or the damned darkness or anything, because we have been set free of all of that. We never made agreements with it anyway. We couldn't, because after all, like a spiritual child, and plus we were the day, we don't have any business with any of them. And wrath has been taken from us. So we're free and clear of all that and all that they rule. So yeah, we're going to go with the day and the light, the life, the heaven, and the good blues, the and with the path that they're building for us right now, or it's already built, and they're just waiting for us to come up to the point where we can step onto the path, and it'll be like a nice little ride, pleasant, and going, oh really, you can't you I can imagine such good fortune as, well, that's miraculous providence. How about that? Those kinds of expressions. That whole thing. We were being told that thing again. You'll be given estates that you didn't buy, and vineyards you didn't plant, and businesses you didn't build. And yeah, well, or something close to it, right? That kind of good fortune where, it's like, why would I be given this, or why would I? Well, the blah 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 feels that, and it can be just as implausible as anything. They got struck by a bolt from the blue that told them in their left ear that, you know, and they're the kind to follow such. Whereas at this point, it's very difficult for me to follow any of it, except that which seems to recently have been speaking the truth. So, but like I said, that'll be tested. All of it has to be tested. Certainly, test your spirits, they say. But yeah, I think we're going to be able to follow some. And no, we're not procrastinating. We're still healing. We're just, plus also, like, what are you supposed to listen to and or follow after? All I do know is this is no, I already did that best foot forward, your heart full of love, open to everything, and leap of faith, thinking you're going to help a friend, blah, blah. I'll depend upon the charity of strangers and the goodwill of those of goodwill. But no, I didn't find any of that. So this time, it's going to be different. The God that knows who I am and loves me and wants no suffering for me because they're of light and know I am too. Uh, that's who I'm following after. And so it should be, a grand little walk around the park or whatever, it's just nice, happy. And just, again, these miraculous blessings, providence, and what other people would say ridiculously good luck. Something like that, you'd say, That's the way most people would look at it. Oh, you're just too lucky. How could anyone be so darn lucky as to have that happen to them? That would be the kind of thing people might remark. But none of this darkness, dying for other people's stuff, and being made Christ on the cross, bleeding out, taking on all these curses. No, we done already paid all our dues to play the blues and sing the blues and go be blue and be free. We did all that a long time ago. So we're just going to go with the good people and the godly people and heaven and light and them that, like I say, the good stars that love us. And ta-da, it'll be a nice little thing. Because after all, we are being separated from the darkness. We can't follow after the darkness. We can't partner with the darkness. We can't be married to the darkness because heaven won't allow it. And they made that impossible. Thank God Almighty. And so that's where we're at right now. That's where our head is at right now. We're still we're in a charitable place, and if some of these things they've talked about is possible along the way, maybe that stuff will still happen. I don't know. Um, but I know this as far as this suffering and dying for people. No, we're done with that. We're not here to we're not giving ourselves away, and we never were, and we didn't voluntarily invest in any dark world or dark people. And if there was stuff taken and given to that, then we say give it back, because again, we never willingly were a part of any of that. But we are very happy that we are being completely and totally 1001% separated from all of them that is the darkness. Because that'll solve 99.9% of all our problems, I do believe. And so they're not, taking our energies, and or putting any of their bad stuff over here. It'll be good. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm very thankful and grateful. Guys, thanks so much. Let's just continue on going this path going up. Okay? Thanks very much. And God love you. God keep you. I hope to be talking with you soon in person.